What is up, guys? We are here with a custom gameplay request from one of my new patrons, Nar Antlers. Huge shout out to Nar Antlers. Thank you so much. You guys have probably seen Nar Antlers do custom gameplay requests as a channel member before, so I really appreciate the extra support over on Patreon as well. Nar Antlers created this awesome aggression deck here for Hercules using only the current environment cards, and he took down Expert Apocalypse with this deck. And he requested I play against any villain that I wanted to showcase the deck here. So I chose Enchantress here on expert mode. She is a pretty new current environment villain. I think that she's one of the more difficult current environment villains as well, with a lot of threat. She adds a lot of threat to the main scheme. So Hercules may, have a little bit of trouble with that, but I think that Nar Aaron's deck here is going to be really good against that. If you're interested in having me play, your own decks with whatever hero that you choose against whatever scenario, and you want to become a channel member to support the channel, you guys can check out my Patreon or my channel memberships for the perks on that. But yeah, thank you so much, Nar Antlers, for support. Let's go ahead and go through his aggression deck breakdown here for Hercules. So the big tech that Nar Antlers found here for Hercules is actually suppressing fire and surprise move. So these cards are actually from Iceman's Hero Pack, which is still in the current environment. This is a zero cost upgrade here, attached to a minion, max 1 per minion. Here, interrupt when you attack and defeat the attached minion. You can heal 2 damage from your hero. Well, this combos super duper well with Hercules' Prince of Power. That's his really good upgrade right here. One cost upgrade after you attack and defeat enemy. You can exhaust it to heal a damage for each excess damage dealt by that attack. So yeah, this allows Hercules to stay up in hero form and get so much more healing. So it's really good tech here, but he also has a surprise move here, also from Iceman Zero Pack. One constant event as interrupt when you make a base attack against enemy with upgrade attached, like this right here. You get +2 attack for attack if you defeat the enemy, ready up your hero. Really good combo to give Hercules even more additional readies. I think Hercules is one of those heroes that is pretty good in the current environment compared to how he is in the legacy environment. Like, some heroes may have a huge jump from current to legacy, but Hercules is probably like, his current environment decks are probably like approximately like 80%, 9% as good as the legacy environment decks here. So I think he's a very good hero to play here only for the current environment if you are a new player. So the deck breakdown here that Nara has created: 3 suppressing fires, 3 surprise moves, 3 savage strikes here from Civil War. We have the Hope from the core set, Spire Girl reprint from Civil War, Shark Girl from Iceman's Hero Pack, a bunch of cheap 2-cost allies, Grant Ward from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. expansion, Iron Lad from Civil War as well. Actually, is he from Civil War? He might be from Wonder Man or Hercules. Apologize on that one. I forgot where he came from. We have the Nick Fury from Core Set, Yellow Jacket from Civil War, Swordsman from Wonder Man's Hero Pack, and then 3 copies of Limitless Stamina, which is reprinted in Hercules Hero Pack. Face of Past, which is from Magneto's Hero Pack, the 3 basic doubles, and Evaluate Threat also from Hercules Hero Pack. So yeah, an entirely current environment aggression deck here for Hercules, and we'll see how this goes against the Enchantress. She is a decently difficult villain. I think she's pretty fun as well. I think it might be a little difficult for Hercules because of the threat, but I think he's got a good shot at it, especially with this deck. So let's go ahead and shuffle up here, and we'll go ahead and get the main scheme stage 1A here set up. So we are just playing Enchantress with Expert 1, Standard 1, and her recommended modules. So we have the Trickster Magic here. So for Trickster Magic, if you're using that module, we set aside these cards here, from the Trickster Magic modular set, because these are player cards, allies that can come into play if you defeat that corresponding minion. So we're going to just set these aside out of play for now. And then with the setup here, it says to set the feature of despair. This side scheme right here, we set this aside as well. So Enchantress, her one reviewed is if you're playing standard mode, you put this side scheme into play on stage 2. But since we're doing expert mode, we just have this set aside here with the main scheme setup. And then let's see, it says here we attach a random hypnotic gaze. So these are the 5 hypnotic gaze here. They all have a different backside. We're just going to shuffle this up, and we're going to randomly get one of them here. And we attach each one to each identity that's playing. So we are not allowed to look at which one it is. So let's just shuffle it all up here. And we're just going to get a random one attached to Hercules, and we're going to set all the other ones aside. There's more here if we were like playing at higher player counts. But since it's just Hercules, we just have one here. It says here, it's permanent. Your identity gains a defining trait. If there are 5 or more charm counters here, we remove each charm counter and flip it over to the other side where we become enthralled. And then she has a mechanic that really works with the enthralled trait if we have that, which is not good for a player. Let's advance the main scheme here to stage 1B. Come in with 1 per player initial threat. It says here, as a force interrupt, when a charm counter will be placed on the enchantment card in your play area, if you have the enthralled trait, we place a threat there instead. So basically, for the first few turns, first few rounds, we're gonna just add charm counters here whenever we would add a charm counter. But then after this gets flipped over and we become enthralled, we no longer add charm counters. We just instead add extra threat to the main scheme. So it might be a lot of threat for us to deal with. So we'll see what happens with that. Enchantress has on her stage 2, she has steady and she has toughness. So let's give her a tough stats card on her hit point dial. And then one review in standard mode, we review that set aside future to spare, but we're not doing standard mode, so we don't have to do that. And then it says force response after Enchantress attacks you, replace a charm counter on an enchantment card in your player. So each time she attacks us, we add in a charm counter over on there. All right, let's keep shuffling up here. I want to make sure I get everything really well shuffled. And then let's go ahead and do the setup here for Hercules. So we begin the game Alter Ego here, and Hercules begins the game with a labor deck and a gift deck. So we have these 3 player cards here. These are the 3 gifts, and these are the 3 encounter cards, the 3 labors right there. And basically, we're just going to randomly shuffle that up and then create a deck for each one. All right, I think we're all shuffled up here for Gnar Antlers' Aggression Current Environment deck. Got that there. We're going to shuffle up these gifts here. We don't really know which order that we're going to get them. Just kind of randomize it. All right, and we're going to set the gift deck right there. And let's shuffle up these labors as well. So normally I don't want the Protect Humanity labor first because I feel it's the toughest, it's the slowest to clear, not always the toughest. But against Enchantress, I think that might not be too bad. She only has attack set of 2 right there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it does. We don't really mind which labor we get first. Although it would be nice to know because we could prep our mulligans for that, but that's okay. All right, let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then I think that's it here for a setup. So yeah, we just got to shuffle the encounter deck, and then we're good to go. So I already looked through the encounter deck for minions, and we have no valid targets in the encounter deck with the recommended modules for our Hydra minions. So that one might actually be the toughest labor to clear out because we have to get the Learning Hydra, and I hate Learning Hydra from our set aside Nemesis set. So hopefully we don't have the. I mean, I'm gonna try to clear up all labors, I think. So we'll probably get it out eventually, but I definitely don't want to deal with that. And yeah, I think we're all set up. But wait a minute, I see you guys eyeing this hero board right here. This is the Avenger hero board from Buy a Sam Token. In my opinion, the best hero board in all of Marvel Champions. I love the coloring and design on this hero board right here. You can flip this to show use your identity's ability. If you guys want to get your own hero board from Buy a Sam Token, or use any of the tokens or the villain stand that we have right there, that's all from Buy a Sam Token. They are a sponsored channel, and you guys can use my code WWF5 for 5% off your order off anything Buy a Sam Token. Huge shout out to them for sponsoring the channel. Okay, let's go ahead and do our mulligans here. We're going to draw to our hand size of 6 in Arc Eagle and see what we get. So, we got Amadeus Cho. We got Grant Ward. Okay. So, I just don't know which I'm going to get. So, if I get Protector Man, I don't want Amadeus Cho in my hand because we lose a card in our hand. So, I think I just mulligan him. Yeah, it's too risky, right? I don't know if I want to keep Grant Ward here. We don't really need the Thorn because he can't thwart the side scheme. We get the side scheme one anyways, and there's not much on the main scheme right now. So maybe we just, I think we can build out with this, and if we get the side scheme one, it might be hard to thwart out right now. Maybe I'll toss and Gift of Battle. Yeah, I think we'll mulligan 3 cards here. So we'll discard 3 cards and then draw back 3 back up to hand size of 6 here, and that'll be our mulligans. Okay, so we're only allowed to do the mulligan here before we get our labor. Okay, so now we're done with the mulligans. Let's go and get started. We can use our action here in Arc Eagle. New labors of Hercules. So let's exhaust that. If there is no labor card in play, review the top card of the labor deck. So labor deck here, top card. What is it? Bam! Ooh, Protect Humanity. Okay, that's not bad. So it comes in with 3 labor counters. When reviewed, we find Amadeus Cho put in place. So I'm really glad we mulligan him. He comes straight into play for free for us, which is very nice. So Amadeus Cho coming in here. Okay. As a force interrupt, whenever the villain would attack Hercules, we choose one of your allies. So we can choose Amadeus Cho, and the villain attacks that ally instead. After the attack resolves, if Hercules defends the attack for the ally, we can remove labor count from here. And once we remove all 3 labor counters, this card goes into the victory display because it has a victory keyword right there. So it's basically we're defending our allies to get more effects. Okay, or to get that into victory display and get our first labor cleared. Okay, now we have Amadeus Show in play. Let's go and use this action here, which is very good. Action exhaust Amadeus Show and draw a card. Let's go do that. Ooh, evaluate threat. It's 2 per player threat though. It'll cost the whole hand to clear it off. Yeah, I don't have the ability to clear it off. I think what we do instead is we just build out. We just build out. Replay Iron Lad. Wait, when we use base power exhaust measure ally. Ah, okay, we can't do it anymore. And we just kind of put out here, get this out. I like to play this, and we could clear it off actually with Iron Lad and Hercules storing it. So both Iron Lad and Hercules store the evaluate threat. If we get Nick Fury to our hand, he costs 2, but then lose a golden mace. I'm not sure it's worth it. So I could just play everything and not clear us off yet and hope we don't get a master plan. I think that's the play here, and we just get built out a little bit. Okay, let's go and flip it to hero form. I want to play this though. I want to play. No, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use 2 resources here, so I can play Iron Lad. He's a 2-cost ally. Whenever he uses basic power, we can exhaust another Avenger ally you control to add the ally's matching power to Iron Lad's power for that use. We're gonna use a resource here, and we're going to play our Golden Mace. It's a 1-cost upgrade. It's restricted. Whenever Hercules makes a basic attack, we can exhaust the mace and we get +1 for attack for each gift you control, and attack has overkill. We currently have no gifts though. And we're going to use a resource here and play our player sides can evaluate threat, coming with 2 per player threat. Play only if your Denny has the Avenger or Shield trait, which you do have the Avenger trait. And then when it's defeated, each player may search your deck and discard for an Avenger or a Shield card, add to your hand, and reduce the cost to play each of those cards by 2 until the end of phase. So we don't want to do that now because we have no more resources to play anything with. And we don't have a Helicarrier or Quincarrier in the deck because Nar Antlers wants to build out strictly with the labors here. So she has a tough, so I don't want to swing into her late. Let's just store for 1 for value threat. We'll have Iron Lad store for 1, clear off the main. Iron Lad takes the consequent damage, and that'll end our turns right back up. Hopefully you guys can't hear that bell and like the shaking. That's Sesame right next to me. Alright, that's gonna turn. Let's draw. Guts her hands is here 4. So we kind of got decently built out here as Hercules. Oh, we got the helm. That's so good. Got too many doubles to have strike, unfortunately. But the helm's going to be good for next turn. Hopefully she doesn't activate twice here on this turn, though. Okay, Enchantress turn. She's going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. She's going to attack us. She gets a face-down boost card. Okay. Force interrupt here. When a villain would attack Hercules, we choose it out. We're going to choose Amadeus Show. The attack goes on Amadeus Show. After the attack resolves, if Hercules defends, we remove labor counter. Let's go ahead and exhaust defend for 2 for Amadeus Show. Here's a boost card. Enchantress, it's 1 + 2, 3 damage. So we defend it for 2, which means we take 1, brings it down to 13. After Enchantress attacks you, place a charm counter on the enchantment card in your player area. So we place a charm counter here, and we're not enthralled, so we don't have to add threat to the main scheme, but we do get a charm counter here. So when it hits 5, it's going to flip. So we're still okay for now. All right. Then after the attack, if Hercules defended, we can remove labor counter. So this drops down to 2 counters. Okay, please don't be attacked because I don't have the Herc's helm down, so I can't defend again. But we got a minion here. In extra mode, this minion gains toughness. So Oleg here has toughness. Put him right there. Yeah, let's put him right there. So he has toughness here. All right. Force response. After a player deals any amount of damage to Enchantress, Oleg attacks that player. Oof. Okay. Enchantress attacks the player who defeats Oleg and gets +1 attack. For attack if we defeat him. I need to. Okay, it's backward to our turn. He'll kill Amadeus Cho because Amadeus Cho has a force interrupt. When a minion attacks you, attacks Amadeus Cho instead. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to just declare value threat. What am I doing? If I get it ready, I can kill this guy. Okay, yeah, that's super easy. Okay, Iron Lad's gonna Thor because I have the doubles, so he's gonna Thor for 1 from evaluate threat. Clear off the side scheme. He'll take console damage. The side scheme goes into the victory display, and now we can search your deck and your discard power for any Avenger or Shield card added to your hand and reduce its cost by 2. So let's go ahead and get Nick Fury here, which is our primary target for that. Arms her hand, and now he's 2 costs for mana this turn. And we got those 2 doubles, so we're gonna pop off here. We need to draw already though. I really need a limit stamina or even a face to pass, which work here. I need to get it ready because I need to ready up to attack that guy, and I can force Enchantress to attack me. Use the helm and have her attack me again. Clear up Protect Humanity, and get that going fast here. Okay, so we gave him the console damage. Okay, so our turn. Nick Fury is 2 costs. This would be a double resource here. So I can play good old Nick Fury. All right, Nick Fury coming down. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one and draw 3 cards. Please be ready. 1, 2. Nice. Okay, we got limit stamina. Okay. All right, we got the limit stamina here. Okay, so here, if I play limit stamina, I lose a Prince of Power. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I can draw her attack. Yeah, and then we can clear Protect Humanity immediately. We'll waste Nick's block, but I think it's worth it. I could just have Nick block, though, to be honest. The Savage Striker is just so good. I don't want to lose a Prince of Power, but I think we go for it. Yeah, so, oh wait! We're going to use Omniscio's effect, exhaust him to draw a card. Let's draw a card here. Alright, that's fine. So now we can hold on to Prince of Power. So now, okay, we're going to use a resource here, play limit stamina. Play only if your identity has at least 14% hit points, which we do have. Ready up your hero. So get that ready there. So now, I'm going to play Herc's Helm, 0 cost upgrade. Whenever the villain attacks, we can exhaust the helm and reduce the amount of damage the attack deals by 1. It has a defense word, so it actually draws the attack towards us because it's it counts as Hercules defending. Alright, so that's me just left. Hopefully, it doesn't mess with the tripod. I think we use this as a resource here to play Savage Strike because I really want to keep the Prince of Power. I really like that card. Yeah, we have more readies in the deck, so I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, we just super Savage Strike here. Yeah, I think that's the play. What's another play? Another play is we could, cause like I pierce off the tough. Let me think. Cause if Nick swings for 2, he knocks out the tough, right? Either player deals amount of damage. Oleg attacks. When defeated, Enchantress attacks a player who defeats Oleg. So if Nick knocks out the tough, we can just swing, ready back with a limit stamina, and then heal back up when we play Prince of Power. So I almost feel like that's the play there. We're going to do it that way. A little bit weird. So instead of having Nick Thort the main, because I want to defend anyways with the helm. So, okay. Nick's going to swing for 2, knock out the tough from Oleg, and Nick will take a consequential damage. We're going to use a resource here to play the Prince of Power. 1 cost upgrade. After we attack and defeat enemy, we can exhaust Prince of Power to heal 1 damage from Hercules for each point of excess damage dealt by the attack. Then Hercules will exhaust. We're going to swing for 3 on Oleg. So he doesn't do anything after we damage him. It's only after we damage Enchantress. Then we're going to use a double here to play on the stamina. Ready back up again. Okay. We are going... Let's change the order of this. Okay. We're going to swing for 3 on Oleg here. Okay. Whenever we make a base attack, we can exhaust this. We get +1 for each gift, which is no gifts, but the attack against overkill. So we do 2 damage to him, 1 excess damage to overkill on Enchantress to knock off her tough. And then we didn't attack her. We can also exhaust Prince of Power. After we attack and defeat enemy, we can exhaust it, heal 1 damage for each point of excess damage dealt, which is 1. So we go from 13 back up to 14. So we got all that up. We kill him. When he's defeated, Enchantress attacks the player who defeats it and gets +1 for the attack. So he's gone. Enchantress will attack us right now. She gets a boost card. She also gets +1. So she's hitting with a base of 3 here. So with the Protect Humanity, we declare an ally when she attacks us. We choose Amadeus Show, or we choose Nick Fury. Let's choose Nick Fury. It doesn't matter. Then we exhaust the helm here. When the villain attacks, exhaust the helm, reduce the amount of damage attack deals by 1. So it has a defense where so now the attack is drawn towards Hercules. Here's a boost. 1, 2, 3, +1 for that. So 4 damage, reduce it by 1, so it's only 3. So 3 damage going on Hercules here brings us from 14 down to 11. And then we successfully defended for Nick Fury, so we remove a labor count from here. Only 1 counter left. All right, guys, that feels really, really nice. Okay, that's gonna turn us right back. Oh, she attacked us, so we hit a counter here with her 4 swans, even though it's a player phase. Okay, that's gonna turn us right back up. So it should be clears off training the next villain phase, which should be really good because I get my next flavor. Where drawback up to our hand sets here 4 as Hercules. Let's see what we can get. Okay. Okay. Not great, but we'll draw some more cards here with that labor. Okay. Enchantress turn. She's gonna add 1 threat to the main scheme, going up to 2 threat. She's going to attack us here. She gets a face down boost. We trigger Protect Humanity, so we choose an ally. We'll choose Nick Fury. And I think I defend here. A full-on defense. So we'll exhaust the helm. It draws the attack towards and reduces the amount of damage by 1. And it will exhaust defend for 2. So here's a boost. 2 plus 2, so 4 damage, but we defend for 1, 2, 3. So we take 1. Drops us down to 10 life. and then we successfully defend the attack there, which removes the last protecting humanity counter. She'll add a counter here before I forget, so this goes up to 3. Because wait, did I forget to do that? She attacked us. No, she attacked us 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, so we have the 3 counters there. Yeah, and then we remove all 3 counters here. So this now goes into the victory display. Okay, this is huge, guys. So now no more counters here. It goes into the victory display, getting removed from the game. So that's a labor card going to the victory display. So we can trigger our atonement here. After the labor card is added to the victory display, we exhaust it to use our hero ability, atonement. Put the top card of the gift deck into play. Ready up Hercules, so we're ready up here. And you may flip to Alter Ego 4 limit once per phase. So we get top card of the gift deck, which is the Sword of Peleus. We get +1 hit point, and our base attacks have piercing now. And when this card enters play, we can draw 4. So we got our first gift here, drawing 4 cards. Nice. I really wanted that in case we get. Oh, I really hope we get the Hydra mission next, because I don't know about that side scheme if we can thwart that one out with this hand right here, because we don't have a thwart event still. Okay, so we did that. Then you may flip to Alter Ego. Let's go and use that free flip. Yeah, so we flip down. We're right up, but we flip down to Alter Ego here. Okay, and it's still her turn. She is activated, so now she uses a face down counter card. Please only be in advance. We got a minion with Quick Strike. We're in Alter Ego, so Quick Strike doesn't trigger. That only triggers whenever you're in hero form because it attacks your hero. So we're good. First response, after he attacks you, plays a charm counter on your enchantment card. He does not attack. Okay, we're popping off. At the end of the round, if Nick Fury is in play, he gets discarded, so he's gone. Okay. So now we start a new turn. This refreshes. We're going to use our action. If there is no labor card in play, reveal the top card labor deck. Please be the Hydra. No, it's a side scheme one. Nah, it's okay. Okay. All right. Victory 0. Attach side scheme gains assault. And then, one review. Find an encounter side scheme that's not in play and reveal it, treating each player icon as 1 and attach a card to it. Wait a minute. This is set aside here. Do I want this? Enchantress gains star. One review plays charm card on each enchantment card. Wait a minute. What's her stage 3? One review. Put the set aside feature of despair into play. Then put additional 4 per player on it. If it's no longer set aside, if it's pulled into play and it's in a discard pile, we don't put it into play. I think we break the rules on this because it's only from the set aside area. And find, the keyword find, allows you to find stuff from set aside area. So similar to like Magneto scenario where you can grab those set aside side schemes and it kind of changes how that works. This works the same way because it's no longer set aside, just like Shadow of the Past. So we grab Future of Despair. I did not plan for this, guys. I promise. That's crazy. So I want to grab this here. So we're gonna grab the side scheme here. One review, place a charm counter on each enchantment card in play. So this goes up to 4 counters. And it's gonna have 2 per player threat. And then it says attached side scheme gains assault, so we use our attack stats to thwart it. And the threat cannot be removed except from Hercules' thwarts. And then we place an additional 6 threat on it. So it's going to be 2 plus 6, which is 8 threat on the side scheme. And while it's in play, Enchantress cannot take damage. So 8 threat there, right? 2 plus 6, yeah, 8 threat. That's not bad. Just getting a charm counter. Okay. Problem is I don't have 1 ready. Wait, if I play this, I have 4. Oh, we have with the line of Olympus. Oh, that's huge. Okay, so we can clear it off right now. The problem is I don't know if I want to get the 3rd gift because I can't flip back down with that. But I want to go ahead and clear this off right now. Do I wait a turn? I don't need it. It has no bad icons. It has no bad icons. I could just clear it next turn. Let me think here. Yeah, I could just clear it next turn. I think we clear it next turn, actually, because if I clear it next turn, I can't kill the Hydra? No, I can't double clear. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and flip it to hero form. So the thing is, atonement is limited to once per phase. So if I clear this next turn, I can't clear off the next one as well, right? So I think we just clear it here. I think that's fine. Yeah, and then we don't flip down. Okay, so let's go ahead and play Line of Olympus. I love this card, Hercules. 0 cost upgrade, temporary, so I get this card at the end of the round, but we get +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense to end the round. So now we got 4 attack, 2 thwart, and 3 defense. So we use our attack side of thwart because the side scheme has assault, so we're thwarting here for 4. So this drops it all the way from 8 down to 4 threat. Okay, that's pretty good. Then let's go ahead and play Olympus. It's a 0 cost support. We exhaust to generate a wild resource for each gift you control. We have 1 gift here, so this can generate 1 wild resource, which is pretty good. Okay. Next, how do I want to do this? I think I want to just spend everything here. I might as well because I'm not going to get that last flavor right now. So Let's think here. If I clear this off, I'll draw 4 more cards. There's not really anything I care about playing. I could Amadeus Show right now, but I think it's okay. We don't need him yet. So let's use this could potentially be a double. So let's go. We'll do 2 resources here. So I can play Son of Zeus. 2 cost event, ready up Hercules. Since you have 1 gift, we can also ready an identity specific upgrade. We read the helm here. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we got the ready there. Sorry, so this is refreshed for our hero ability. We use our alter ego ability. I should have just used this to only track the hero or alter ego side. So atonement is limited to once per phase. We just use atonement during the villain phase. So it's a player phase now. We have not used atonement, so this is still fresh for us to use that ability. So we can clear a labor and trigger atonement. But I think I want to do this here first with a minion. So when you make a base attack, we get +2 for attack. We ready up and we can heal. Yeah, let's attach suppressing fire here to the enthrall lackey. So attached to a minion. When we defeat, we can heal 2 damage. We're going to swing for 4. Use Olympus Generate Wall resource to play surprise move. We make a base attack against the enemy with the upgrade attached. You get +2 for attack. If it defeats the enemy, ready up your hero. We're also going to exhaust and go in mace to get +1 for attack because we have 1 gift and attack is overkill. So we're starting now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with overkill. He has 3 life, so we're gonna blow him up here. He's defeated. 4 overkill to Enchantress brings her from she can't she can't take damage because of this, so never mind. But we exhaust Prince of Power here. After we attack defeat enemy, he 1 damage for each excess damage, which is 4. So we'll go from 11 up to a full life of 15 because we have +1 life from this. We'll also get a heal 2 with this, but we're full life, so we don't need that anymore. But if the attack defeated the enemy, we can ready back up with a surprise move. So that's huge. So got the ready there. Next, we still have this in our hand, but we're just going to exhaust. Use Assault to use our attack stat. Door for 4 from here. Kills the side scheme here. So this gets discarded, going to the discard pile. And then this will go into the victory display with the victory keyword, so it gets removed in the game. We'll trigger Atonement, get another gift. Let's exhaust it. How to use it this phase. Get another gift into play. The main lion skin. So now we have steady and +2 hit points. Go to 17 as our full life now. And we can draw 4 cards whenever it enters play. Also, we can ready up here with the atonement there, and you may flip to alter ego form. So the problem is, if we flip to alter ego form, I could grab the last labor, which is the Hydra labor, but I can't flip back up to hero form because I already used my 1 flip per turn. Because I started this turn in alter ego. So a little bit unfortunate and clunky there, but that's okay. I think we just keep it like that. We stay up in hero form. And then we're going to exhaust on his show as action draw a card. I think we just go all in here on Enchantress. I think we just kill her. Yeah. So let's see. I probably want to get an ally out though, just to like max out your allies. I think we get Hulk out here. And then get the battle. Reduce the cost by 1 for each gift you control. We have 2 gifts, so it's only 1 cost. So I play get the battle and I play Hulk. I think it's the play. Use a basic power exhaust another Avenger. Add the allies matching power. Oh yeah. He's gonna love that with Hulk. I do kind of want to thwart the main a little bit. I think we can still thwart it. Yeah, let's go ahead and use 2 resources here. So I can play Hulk. Let's get Hulk down. Let's move everything a little bit over for some space here. Alright, so we have Hulk in play. I'm not going to use his activation. We're going to thwart for 2 because we have +1 thwart with the Line of Olympus. Clear off the main. Then we're going to use a resource here to play the Gift of Battle. It's only 1 cost now because we have 2 gifts in play. Here, I should attack you 5 damage enemy, hit Enchantress for 5. Brings it from 16 down to 11. And we'll hold on to Limit Stamina in our hand, and that'll end our turn. Let's ready back up. Refreshing everything here. Hope we're never exhausted. Alright, I think we are basically good now. We're going to just destroy Enchantress, guys. Drop cards hands as a 4. Ooh, we got Face of Pass. Don't even need it here, but I don't even know I play it. It's such a good card for Hercules, but I think we're at a point where we don't need it anymore. Alright, Enchantress turn, she's going to add 1 to the main. She's going to pack a lot of threat now because of this thing flipping. Okay, so she adds a threat. She's going to attack us here. Do I want to just have Hulk block the hit? I have so much life. Man, I do have. I think we just take the hit. Yeah, let's exhaust the helm so it draws attack to us, and then we can just take the hit here. Yeah, so reduce the amount of damage by 1 with the helm though. So anyway, base of 2. Here's a boost. 2, so 4 damage. We drop it down, so it's only 3, brings us from 17 down to 14. Okay, she attacked us, so she'll add a charm counter in her play area. This goes up to 5 counters. Okay. If there are 5 more charm counters here, remove each counter and flip this card over. Okay, which one do we got? Trace of Sloth. You gained the enthralled trait, so now we're enthralled. One of you are stunned. Okay. Oh, but we are steady. So let's actually put it over here because we're not stunned. We're steady. So we need 1 more stun status card to get fully stunned. Otherwise, place 2 on the main scheme. Force action. Just exhaust this card. Heal with damage from the enchantress. Draw a card and discard a card. Ooh, this is my least favorite one. I think I hate this one. All right, so force actions we have to trigger before the player phase ends. Basically, it's an action that you have to do at any point in time during your turn, but before player phase ends. All right, then Enchantress is gonna deal us a face down counter card. Review. Titania. Ooh, we got our first big minion here. She's steady. Her attacks are overkill. When defeated, we get the Titania ally into play in our control. Okay. All right, backwards to our turn. I think we kill Titania here. Oh, and this is temporary, so this will go away. Iron Lad can swing with Hulk. Swing for 4. Hercules does remaining swing and gets some healing and some overkill. Because the changes can't be damaged now. Yeah. I'm gonna chill. We're gonna exhaust him, draw a card. Let's go ahead and use the force action here. Exhaust his card, heal damage from Enchantress. Brings us from 11 up to 12. And we can draw a card and discard a card. Ooh, like that. Let's discard the face to pass here. Okay. So ally. Oh, I do have Yellow Jacket. It's pretty nice to play. Don't know how to play this here. I do I just I do want to get Yellow Jacket out, but I think are we gonna deck out? We are gonna deck out. I don't want to hold anything in my hand. Okay, let's just do the Iron Lad thing. We're gonna have him swing for 1 on Titanium. When you use the basic power, exhaust another Avenger ally control. Hulk is Avenger. We're gonna exhaust Hulk. Add the ally's matching power 2 Iron Lads for this use. So 3 plus 1 is 4 damage on Titania. All right, and then Iron Lad takes the concert damage. Iron Lad gets knocked out. That's really good. Big swing for Iron Lad here at the end. Iron Lad really putting up use for this 2 cost. All right, we're going to attack here. Let's swing for 3 on Titania. We are going to use the Golden Mace to get +2 for the 2 gifts and has overkill. And then we'll also, yeah. So we're swinging for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 damage on Titania and then 1 overkill to Enchantress, brings it down to 11. We exhaust the Prince of Power without extra damage, so we can heal 1 with the 1 excess, go back up to 15. And Titania is defeated. When defeated, she has a victory keyword, so she goes in victory split as well. And then we get the Titania ally into play under our control. Where is Titania? So we get Titania here. She does not count towards the ally limit. Her attacks have overkill and piercing. All right, we got Titania now. Crazy lineup here for Hercules. Okay, and then here, let's see. If I play this, I think I just go full on damage and flipper. Titania swings 3. I swing 5. I can swing for another 3. And then, do I want to hold on to anything? We hold on to maybe Yellow Jacket. Yeah, let's keep Yellow Jacket here. Okay, so there's only 1 cost because we have 2 gifts. So this would be 1 resource here to play the gift of battle. Deals 5 damage to enemy. Hit a change for 5. Brings from 11 down to 6. Titania is going to exhaust swing for 3. Which brings the change from 6 down to 3. Titania takes 2 console damage for attacking. And then we're going to use... I actually don't even want to deck out. Yeah, we just use Olympus generates 2 resources to play Olympus stamina. So we can write up your hero. And we'll swing again for 3 on change, which brings her down to 0. Alright, that's going to defeat her stage 2. She goes over to stage 3 here, coming in with 18 per player life. Comes in with steady and toughness. And then when reviewed, put the set aside feature of despair into play, then place 4 additional threat on it. Feature of despair is no longer set aside, it's in the encounter discard pile. So since it says put the set aside feature displayed, there is no set aside feature of despair, There is no set aside features of spare, so we don't have to do that, I believe, which is really nice. And force response after Enchantress attacks you, place charm count on your player area, same exact thing, but now she has 3 scheme. Okay, that's it here. We have 3 cards in our deck. I think we just end our turn. We're not going to get the last gift. I think we just end it here. Let's ready back up. We have Hulk and Titania. We have, like, man, Hercules, Hulk, and Titania. These big hitters right here. Ready back up. Let's hold on to this. Drop it up to 4. I think this is our other line of Olympus, right? We've only seen one. It is. So, yo, Jack can grab it out for me, which is really nice. Do we have enough damage for the kill with that? We may have it even without decking out too, which is super duper good. Okay, let's see here. All right. Actually, what's the resource on that? Line of Olympus is physical. Do I want to hope that? I don't know. Let's just play this first. Yeah. All right. So Enchantress turn. She's gonna add 1 threat to the main. She is going to. Oh, let me move that. She's going to attack us here. We're just going to take the attack. We'll use a helm though to reduce the damage by 1. Hit with a base of 2. Here's a boost 2. So it's 4 damage minus 1. It's 3. Brings us from 15 down to 12. We don't have retaliate, huh? Yeah, we don't have retaliate. All right. So she did that. Then she actually plays a charm card in your enchantment card in your play area. But when a charm card we place on an enchantment card, if your identity is enthralled, which we are because we gained the enthrall trait, we instead place it on there. So this goes up to 3 threat from 2. Then Enchantress will deal this 1 face down encounter card. Yep, which is an assault. She's gonna attack you again. We just take the hit. We're at freaking 12 life, guys. Yeah, we'll take the hit. Hit him with a base of 2. Here's a boost. 1. So 3 damage on hurt. Brings us all down to 9 life. Still quite healthy for average hero and a charm counter, but instead she adds a threat instead, so this goes up to 4. Alright, we're chilling. She only enthralled us for basically 1 or 2 rounds, I guess. Alright, back over to our turn, guys. Holy cow. Alright, let's do this here. So this only attaches to a minion. We always have to pierce off the tough first. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do I want that upgrade though? We may be able to dig for it with Yellow Jacket. So I think we Hulk it. Because since Hulk is guaranteed to give me the damage right now, I want to do that with Hulk. So, okay. We're going to swing for 3 on the Enchantress. We have piercing with our base attacks with the Sword of Peleus. We're going to exhaust a mace to get +2 for attack because we have 2 gifts. So we're swinging for 5 damage with piercing. Pierce off for tough. 5 damage from 18 down to 13. Okay. Then we are going to. Don't want to play anything first. Yeah, we play the Son of Zeus because if I get it back, I can use it. So we use a double resource here to play the Son of Zeus. Ready up Hercules. If you control 1 gift, we can write an identity specific upgrade control. It's ready up the Golden Mace. If we have 2 gifts, which we do, we gain a tough status card. We get a tough here as well. All right. Yeah, that's good. Now Hulk is going to exhaust, swing for 3 on Enchantress, brings her from 13 down to 10. Hulk has a force response, so we have to trigger it. After he attacks this card top of your deck, it's mandatory. It's a physical to line of Olympus, so we discard this. If it's a physical resource, deal 2 damage to enemy, 2 more damage on Enchantress, brings her from 10 down to 8. We deck out, so we get dealt a face down counter card there. And we reshuffle our discard pop back into our deck here. Alright. Do we have to kill either way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got to kill either way. It doesn't matter what we draw because we have your whole check in hand too. Alright, it doesn't really matter. Alright, that was awesome, guys. Alright. So Hook did that. Then we're going to use Amadeus Show as action, draw a card, exhaust him, draw a card. Oh man, this only goes on minion, unfortunately. Then we still play Yellow Jacket though. So we use Olympus as a double resource. This is a 3rd resource for a total of 4. So we can play Yellow Jacket. Titan does not count towards our limit, so we can play Yellow Jacket here. Let's put him over here. Play only if you have the Avenger trait. After he enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade and add to your hand. Give me the Line of Olympus. We just got suppressing fire. That's fine. So it's only upgrade. We just add to your hand. Do we Transitive Sloth? Yeah, we still have to kill even with the Transitive Sloth. So let's go and do it. So we're going to exhaust the Transitive Sloth as a forced action. We can heal a damage from Enchantress, and we draw a card and then discard a card. So maybe We can draw into a ready here. So let's heal her. Brings out to 9 life. And we draw a card, discard a card. Ooh, Savage Strike. Discard this. I don't have the resource anymore, though. Yeah, we have 1 and we use Olympus already. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I forgot Hope will take a constant damage after he attacked. Alright, then we're going to exhaust Titania, who can swing for 3 on Enchantress. Brings her from 9 down to 6. Well, she has piercing too. She would take 2 constant damage, so 4 damage. She's staying alive. Yellow Jacket will exhaust, swing for 2. Brings the change from 6 down to 4. And the Yellow Jacket will take 2 consequential damage. And then Hercules is going to exhaust, swing for 3, exhaust and go to Mace again to get +2 because we have 2 gifts in play. 6 damage going on Enchantress, brings it from 4 all the way down to 0. All right, that is it there with the current environment aggression deck for Hercules versus one of the more difficult current environment villains in the Enchantress on expert mode. Yeah, that was grabbing that side scheme was a crazy counter for her one reviewed ability right there. That was pretty cool. And yeah, we just like Hercules just dominated that game, guys. Yeah, tons of fun here with a strong, relatively strong, current environment hero here. A huge shots in our damage for the deck. I really enjoyed this combo. I wish like if it was if the villain gave us more pressure and we need the healing more, this would have been even better. Which I think normally Hercules does want that extra healing, like with the Prince of Power. But yeah, we're just able to completely control here with the full ally lineup, defending her attacks. We have the toughs going on here as well. Not in life, guys, staying super healthy. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a very cool deck, very strong deck from Gnar Antlers. Yeah, that was tons of fun, guys. I think that Protect Humanity is not that bad of a first flavor to get if you're facing like a regular scenario that does not hit super hard, like Ronin or Venom Goblin or Magneto or like Thanos, like one of those super difficult villains that like just punch super hard. I think that Protect Humanity is not that bad. It might be one of the better ones to get on turn 1 because you get Amadeus Show to help you out as well. Yeah, just Hercules flexing here with the aggression deck. Yeah, thank you so much, Gnar Antlers, for the support on Patreon. I hope you guys all liked this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.